Hi, my name is John. I'm a 39-year-old online fitness trainer, father of 3, and I have chronic back pain. I always said that I would never let my back pain define me, yet here I am, talking to the internet and literally using my back pain to define me. I started having back issues when I was in my 20s. Back then, occasionally, I would throw my back out doing something crazy like trying to lift 600 pounds in the gym or sneezing. Yes, sneezing. I have that whole body sneeze that comes from the soul. My wife loves it, except that she doesn't. Anyways, after a couple of days being uncomfortable, I would be fine and resume normal activity. However, as I approached my mid-30s, I began having more and more of these episodes, as I call them. However, instead of a couple of days, I would be down for a couple of weeks, in a lot of pain. I no longer felt like I could just keep dealing with it. The pain was too much and too frequent to handle. I was spending too much time recovering and taking it easy. I had to do something. I had to get my life back. It was time for me to seek medical help. I started seeing doctors, not really knowing what I was hoping for. I guess I just was hoping I wouldn't need surgery or that I have some crazy disease. At age 38, I started seeing a pain management doctor. He started me on muscle relaxers, which did slightly help. These pills, however, came with horrible side effects, mainly just causing me to be super tired all the time. At this point in my story, I was living day to day, just dealing with it. Something I didn't want to do, but my options were limited. My pain management doctor did put something on the table when I first started seeing him. That was something called a medial branch block in my lower spine. I immediately brushed this off after he described the process. You see, this is a procedure where they stick 6 needles into your lower spinal cord and inject you with numbing medication and steroids. As if this didn't sound horrifying enough, this procedure is meant to be just diagnostic to see if it helps with the pain. And if it does, then they go into the same spot, except they ablate or burn the sensory nerves in your spine so that you no longer feel any pain. As excited as I was at this opportunity, I quickly learned to simply just deal with the day-to-day pain. But to my surprise, I had gotten very tired of simply dealing with the pain that I didn't really care about the cost anymore. I finally reached that point where I said, I don't care what you gotta do, just make the pain stop. This was it. I reached that point where all was lost. I simply wanted to move forward and be rid of the pain. The thought of having this procedure done to me was terrifying, but I knew I was in good hands, and from what I heard, the procedure was really nothing. I was very skeptical, all the way up to the point I was in the room, laying flat on my stomach, and the doctor walked in saying, "Let's begin." The following several days, I was pain-free. I couldn't believe it worked. I was able to move around with no pain. It was the resolution I was hoping for. The good news is that it worked. The bad news is that it didn't last for more than a few days. About a week after the procedure, the pain would fully return. But this is not the end of my story. It might not be a happily ever after. However, I have hope. And hope is something that I haven't had in a very long time.